Hi, guys. Welcome to our podcast about wisdom. We have your host, Abigail, your co-host,
Whitney.
your co-host,
Camille.
and we can begin, guys. Wisdom Podcast.
All right. In y'all's opinion, what is wisdom? I'll go.
Okay.
Wisdom is I think it's having knowledge about. Oh, damn.
Be cussing.
Sorry.
What you're, I guess, like, knowing,
Knowledge about experience.
yeah, about, like, I guess what's happening around you and, like, I guess just knowing,
Good judgment.
yeah, you have, like, the
Yeah.
best, like, interest and, like, judgment of whatever you're doing, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is
Qualities like insight, empathy, and ability to see bigger picture. Like,
Yeah, having wisdom is being able. Wisdom is going through some things
And I guess
learning
like,
from those things.
the better outcome. the
You're
positive.
wise. You guys are so wise.
So, what makes a person wise is going through things.
That's what I think.
That's what y'all think.
Yeah.
Experience and them going through everything and, like, their feelings, emotions, yeah.
So, oh,
my bad.
yeah, because she said emotions, so like emotional intelligence. Do you
Mhm.
feel like you are emotionally intelligent?
To an extent.
I agree with her to an extent.
To an
I'm
extent.
Very much.
So
aware
you're
of my
able to
emotions.
recognize your emotions in a healthy and
That comes to
That
extent
comes
part.
that comes after.
I am able to recognize my emotions, but it's not always in a healthy and
Yeah.
sufficient way.
It's in a bad way.
Sometimes it would be bad, but I am very aware of how I feel about certain things.
I am too. It's just hard for me to
Express them?
explore. Yeah, like I'm very much emotionally and aware, intelligent. But I'm pretty sure y'all noticed that already. But it's hard for me to speak about my emotions and stuff like that.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
I
do you
don't
feel
really
like-
like talk
Would that
about
make me
them.
wise? Because like you're supposed
I
to
don't
be
think
able
you've
to
been through enough to be wise.
stop. Okay, whatever.
So what makes you wise? Like, yes, you have to go through things, but like, I feel like I can be wise on one topic and you wise on the next, and Camille wise on the next.
Yeah.
And what she made and been through, I ain't never been through. So I don't got nothing to say about it.
That's why I was like, it depends, I feel like, for the emotional intelligence, because, like, I could go about stuff in a good or bad way, you know? But I feel like either way, like, I'm going to recognize, like, my emotions and, like, I'm going to try to go about it in a good way. But I definitely understand how I'm feeling or, like, you know, the situation. And
Something that makes someone wise or, wisdom like open mindedness, self awareness, adaptability, empathy, curiosity, humility. I feel like us young folks know we're not all that because I feel like we might think that we're self aware, but we're not. Open minded, but very much closed minded. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do I feel like
certain stuff? I
I don't feel like
nothing about that.
I don't feel like we're wise. Can we use a little bit of wisdom? Heck yeah.
So who do you feel like
you
is
could
like
talk to?
like when you encounter somebody or when you think about a wise person, who do you think about? Do you think about your peer or do you think about?
I
An
think
older
of
adult.
older people who have been
Through it.
through it.
Yeah.
But there are also some older people that'll tell you, I ain't never been through nothing.
So
Like
I don't need no wisdom from them.
Like if I
I
go
don't need no
to-
advice from them.
right, if I go to a person like a older adult whose parents weren't divorced, who have a perfect marriage, what they gonna tell me about my parents being divorced or like my unhappy marriage? They ain't
Right.
they
I don't
not
want to
wise
hear
in that
just.
aspect of life.
I don't want to hear it's okay. No, it's not. You don't know.
Right.
You
And
don't.
so-
You don't
You
understand
never
what
I
I'm
think
feeling.
that's
Yeah.
where I come into being closed minded. I'm not gonna go ask you your opinion and you ain't never been through it. Like I'm not gonna ask you for your wisdom on this topic because you've never been through it.
I agree.
You don't know what I'm dealing with. I'm not saying. I guess like empathy plays into part. Like you can think that you, and to me like you can think that you feel what I'm going through. But at the end of the day, if you ain't never been through it, and like you could try to put yourself in my shoes, but you really can't because you don't know the feeling.
See,
like, that's
so to gain more wisdom as a person, you feel like you have to go through like something and learn from it.
You gotta go through things. And that's the big thing. You have to learn from it. You can go through things and you keep pushing. That doesn't make you a better person. That doesn't make you smarter person or more wise. Like, learning from it is the biggest thing. Like, me 6 months ago is not the me
6 months later.
6 months later.
Hello.
You gotta learn from it.
Okay. That was a good one. Good and short. We got straight to the point. Thank you for listening to our Wise Wisdom podcast. We have Whitney, Camille, and Abigail. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.